This old car was good enough only for one thing – to be remounted. But then it was incredibly lucky to become a base of a new project. The project that tells us how to turn an old rubbish car into a real Bigfoot. Are you interested? Then stay with us, we are to start right now. Hi guys, as usually it's me, just a voiceover, and you're watching Review Machines. Probably you see the cheapest Bigfoot ever been built. Its owner deliberately tried to make a real Bigfoot for very little money. The base here is an old USSR car that was bought for the project just for 300 bucks. And just look at it. How cool it is now. By the way, yes, it's old and cheap car, but it used to be a very comfortable model. So our Bigfoot not only the cheapest, but probably the most comfortable. Big luxurious seats, a good heater. Well, I think today we will test this car being in a real comfort, unlike numerous other ATVs we tested on this channel. But firstly, let's dive a little bit deeper in the construction and technical details. The base here is a modified frame from an old 4-wheel drive car. It was slightly lengthened. The axles are also from the same 4-wheel drive car. There are two transfer cases that provide a very powerful torque that is essential for the huge wheels. The engine is stock 2.4 liters capacity, and this unit proved to be rather reliable. Many things were done with the steering system. To handle with the huge wheels, the real hydraulic steering was implemented here. There is a hydraulic pump and cylinder from a truck. The wheels are also from a truck, but they were seriously modified. Most part of the rubber was simply cut off. The rear part of the body also was modified, and now it's like a real truck. The interior remained the same, and as I said, it's quite comfortable even in stock. Well, let's have a ride. By the way, the owner says that the whole budget of the project is only $3,000. Surprisingly, the result is quite reliable. The car went through many tests and proved to be rather durable and capable for off-roading. The main drawback to my mind is that you can't drive this thing on public roads anymore, and the maximum speed is only 50 km per hour. In this way, this car is used not like a show car, but like a tractor to help with numerous things in a household. Besides, it turned out to be a good ATV for hunting and fishing. It's able to go wherever you want. Theoretically, it's even able to float, but frankly speaking, we didn't have enough courage to test it. But we tested how it went on off-road, and it was quite good, but I can't say it was a surprise. Huge low-pressure wheels and full-wheel drive always do a lot of good. The only thing that this car is lacking – it's a central system of tire inflation. Well, now it's my favorite part, let me try it myself. Well, there is an engine start button, not bad. To start moving, choose the second gear. The first one is too slow even for off-road. As I've said, the two transfer cases provide a very good torque, as if I drove a diesel. Besides, I like how the suspension worked. It moves very smoothly, even on a rough terrain, due to the low-pressure wheels and long travel leaf suspension. But on the other hand, it swings quite seriously, like a boat on waves. It seems that the shocks are out of order. I was the most impressed by the steering. The hydraulic steering works perfectly. You can turn the huge wheels literally with only a finger. Well, I should say this car produced a good impression on me, especially taking into account the low price. The comfortable interior, perfect steering, soft suspension, it's definitely worth its money. Well guys, I think you agree with me that such a car should be tested on a real off-road, so we try to do our best to find a decent obstacle. Unfortunately, there was only a huge field in the location, and it was quite a job to find there something interesting. I should mention that frankly speaking, it's quite easy to get this machine stuck. It's rather heavy, and it's hard for it to go on a swamp. The only way to move there is to do a very low pressure on wheels. Finally we found something interesting. A small river with a tiny bridge across it. Firstly, let's try how durable the bridge is. Boring. Why do we need some bridges at all when we are driving such a car? Let's go straight onto the river. Well, at least we tried. As you see, it was no sweet for the car. So the same thing. Boring. Okay, the last try to put more action into this video. We are going to cut out our way straight through the woods. Do not feel pity for the woods. Either way, they are going to be removed, because this field is to be cultivated. So let's do it. This time it was rather funny. The car was cutting its way very impressive, but as you can see, the woods rearranged and we got the broken mirror and lights. Well, what should I say after I tested this car? Firstly, I want to remind that the whole budget of the project is only about $3,000. And to my mind, for this money it's quite a decent car. Simple construction, impressive off-road abilities, a comfortable interior and soft suspension. And to top it all, the perfect hydraulic steering. The flip side is it can't be driven on public roads. Dead shocks. The original car and the used parts are very old, so it's very hard to say how long this car is going to be alive. And it is very interesting to read your opinions about this project, so please post a comment if you like this or not, and why. And now let's call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys, please consider subscribing the channel if you like this video. It will be many more interesting materials here, goodbye.